Yeah, at this time I'd like to talk to you about the tool itself, some of the benefits and all of that. It goes over it pretty much in the DVD, but there's a little bit more perhaps that I could say about the tool at this time. The tool has been researched for many years by myself. I have taken into consideration many of the comments and suggestions of a lot of other people along the line. When you get right down to it and looking at this tool, everything on it has been researched. It's been gone over and over again. Different things have been tried out, tested, experimented with, etc., etc., etc. But all the angles and all the screws and the long soft handles on it, all of that have been looked at for a long time, and has it just come about that this is the very best tool that could be produced for doing what it does. Guys come back to me and want to know what happens when a certain thing happens. My comment almost always to them is, hey, one thing you have to remember about this tool: if you get in a jam, it's not the tool's fault. If it goes through the side, it's not the tool's fault. It's operator error. And I've not found, in my own experience, anything to be different. If I mess up with something on this tool, it's because I got careless, I didn't put the calipers on there and adjust them like I should have, or something. It always comes back to me, me, me. I'm the guy that's in charge. I'm the one that is handling that tool in the way I want to handle it, the way I decide to handle it. So as long as I go by the instructions, if I go by what I have found to work and explain to potential customers, then there's nothing wrong with this tool. This tool does its job. It does its job from something thick on down to a lampshade or a hat. So you can go down to whatever thinness you want, or you can stay at any thickness that you want. You can do regular bowls or natural edge bowls. You can do platters and just anything you want. So the contact information .com. You can also request DVDs for me to put on the YouTube, because I am trying to establish a classroom there, that if somebody has a question about parting off, finishing, anything, they can go to there and find out what they want to know about, turning. And you remember, this is how I learned it, this is how I do it. There's many other philosophies, you might say, or techniques than what I have, but this is what I have found to overall do the best job I can on each and every piece that I produce. I've written down, transferred some of the comments that people have given me. I have here some comments that people have given me about the tool, and I would like to pass them on, because they're not only a compliment, but this is what I was trying to accomplish in designing this tool. And more than one person has said a lot of these things, okay? The Hollowing King is not intimidating. The Hollowing King is not The Hollowing King tool, just not intimidating like I thought it would be. It's very easy to use, and I love this long soft handle that's on it. The Hollowing King is not intimidating to use as I thought it would be. And the long soft handle is great because when I got a catch, there was no consequence. Another one is another comment would be scraping lighter below this, scraping lighter, barely touching the scraper below center when finishing a dry bowl cuts way back on sanding. And I'm able to get a continuous wall thickness from the top to the bottom of the bowl. It's super great. Another one, feels like I'm cheating. Another one, a friend has one and wouldn't let me borrow it because he was afraid I wouldn't give it back to him. Now I won't let anyone borrow mine. Another one is I've turned pins only for 5 years because I was ashamed to show anybody my bowls. Now I even mentor friends. That is really cool. Okay, I heard you were doing a demo today, so I drove over 200 miles to find out for myself about this tool. Now I own one. Another one. I wish I would have bought a Hollowing King before all the bowl gouges. I could have paid for with the money instead of storing most of them. So these are some of the comments that I've gotten, that have gotten back to me, and it's just a nice tool to use. Makes removing material from the interior of a wood object a lot easier, a lot safer, and a lot quicker. So I went